we continue our live stream from WCIT, and now we are talking to Javier Garcia Gomez, CTO for Europe and Latin America at Ericsson. So I wanted to ask about 5G. So we are observing a hype around these 5G technologies, and why do we really need it?
That's a very good question, because as you rightly said, there is a bit of attention to 5G, which we believe is good. 5G, in our view, will create a new platform of productivity for both enterprise and consumers. And for that end, we believe that will be a necessary transition in the technologies that we are building today. And as I say, it will bring benefit both for consumers and for enterprises.
So some new markets have been using 5G from April 2019. So what is the feedback?
So far, it's pretty impressive. Some of the early markets, like South Korea or North America, where Ericsson have first-hand experience because we are supplying networks to those customers, the feedback we are getting is pretty overwhelming, right? In terms of customer satisfaction. You just take Korea, for instance, we have seen more than 3 million 5G subscribers in just a matter of months. We have seen speeds multiplying by a factor of 5 to let's say more than 500 megabits per second in a drive route in mobility. So consumers are getting there because they see that there is this value. They go to a shop and they see the devices and they say, okay, I want to buy a 5G device because it will have the capabilities that I want for the future, right?
Talked about the consumers, but what is about the consumers? What is about the use of this technology? How do you assess this?
I think we need to be cautious because we are at early days. Definitely 5G technology in short, it will bring the capabilities to do things faster because we get more speed. It will bring capacity density. We will be able in environments like this to have more and more people with those good speeds. And then we will have latency reduction, which means that the time of response of the system to the user will be shorter. You might think that one of the advantages will be cost, so we will be able to send more information at a lower cost for consumers. That will be an advantage. But if I look beyond, what I see is a bunch of new applications being developed for consumers. You could think of, for instance, application for virtual reality, where today is very expensive because virtual reality, you have to have all your compute in your VR goggles, and that make a device very expensive, not affordable for majority of the consumer. But if tomorrow 5G give you these three characteristics of speed, capacity, and latency, then you can extract the CPU and the GPU of the goggles and put in the network at a much lower cost. Therefore, a device that today will cost $1,000 will cost tomorrow less than 50, just for example, right? So I think we see that trend happening, right? The more we create flexibility in the network, the better the application will be and the more beneficial for consumers.
So what is the next stage? Is 6G on radar? What should we expect?
No, we don't want to talk about that because it's too early. We just started with that, so we will confuse everyone. We are not thinking. I mean, think that every wireless technology takes typically a decade to be rolled out. We started with 2G in the 90s. 3G was launched in the year 2000. 4G was launched in 2009, 9 years after. Then now 4G was commercially launched first time last year in 2018, the first market. So it will really take another decade, right? And that's our play. Our bet is that we will be working on 5G for the next few years, and this is our effort and focus. We are not thinking about other stuff right now.
Thank you very much.